So over the weekend, we had KSI's boxing event. He beat Pineda and Swarms, Salt Pappy had an incredible knockout, Slim had an incredible knockout, and Deji finally got his win. Not many people come out of the weekend looking bad. This man did. Now, I'm not one to make this kind of video usually, but Joe Weller has made himself look an absolute tit. I don't know what his plan was for the weekend. I don't exactly know how it started, but the first clip that did the rounds was this one right here.
Hey, hi Joe Weller, how you doing, bro?
So,
Fuck you.
so I don't know if something happened before that, but
why are you standing like that? We got Joe Weller in the back right now. He's walking in now.
But if you listen to KSI there, he's basically saying Joe's trying to like look big and buff randomly in front of him while he's doing his interview. So he's called him out, and Joe decides the best thing to do, knowing that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 quite considerably large guys right here that he knows are going to stop him. But he decides to go in anyway, and like what did he think? What did he think was going to happen? Like, does he think that people are going to be like, oh yeah, go Joe, go? No, you're at KSI's event. What are you doing, you absolute melon? Like, but it gets worse. It gets worse. Like, so he might have just wanted to look a bit tough, a bit hard, you know. Big Joe Weller. He's big and muscly now. But it gets worse. It gets so much worse. Alright, so, yeah, here we go. He wants to fight in a car park. Oh, yeah, tried to stick on. You knew you were going to get stopped. He knew he was going to get stopped. He knew he was going to get stopped. And yet he comes out in an interview saying, yeah, I tried to stick it on him. You knew you were never getting close. You knew that. So what are you on about?
I mean, there's still beef there. In a car park, mate. In an actual car park. Forget the...
He doesn't want to fight in a boxing match because he knows he will lose again. He wants to do it in a car park where he could try and obviously use his muscle to his advantage and wrestle him to the floor in a street fight. Why on earth would KSI, massive YouTuber, boxer now, you know, he's proved it professionally, well, not really, but still, you know, music creator, prime entrepreneur, why on earth would he fight anyone in a car park? Are you mental?
But boxing, in a street fight. Yeah,
but yeah,
he won't do that shit though. He won't do that. He needs the protection. He needs the gloves. He needs the team. If he called you after this, would you be happy to do a boxing match? Boxing match, forget that. We're beyond that. That's too much.
Because he'd batter you.
Much protection. I want a street. I want no rules. I don't want anyone to help him. I don't want anyone he can hide behind. I want just me and him in a car park. That's it.
Oh, Joe, what? Again, why on earth would he, you know, fight in a car park? Why? Why would any celebrity fight in a car park? It's not going to happen. He knows it won't happen. That's why he's saying it. He's not saying, yeah, I want a boxing fight with him. Just in case JJ decides, oh, I'll have one more fucking warm-up match before Jake Paul, and Joe Weller's an easy target. No, he doesn't want the boxing match. Of course he doesn't want the boxing match. He gets sparked. And he knows it. But, like, what are you doing, mate? He's just trying to look big and hard. It isn't working. You just look like an absolute internet melt, as the series he used to do. But, Jesus Christ. There's more, though. There's more.
Joe, why do you think that happened just now? Because I'm rent-free in his head, mate. I always have been. Him being...
Rent-free in his head. He is rent-free in KSI's head. Right. Why do people, right, when they've made an ass of themselves, go with this thing of being rent-free? And why is rent-free, like, a positive in your way? Say if he is rent-free in KSI's head. Why is that a positive for Joe? Like, I'm pretty sure when Hitler invaded Poland, he was rent-free in Neville Chamberlain's head. That doesn't mean he was on the right side of history, does it? Do you know what I mean? Like, this rent-free malarkey is just a load of nonsense. I don't know what the hell is in his mind. Bloody rent-free. But we could see who's rent-free and whose head. We could see who's rent-free because, I mean, not only did you do several interviews where you know, talked about KSI, Also, you're at KSI's event, but somehow he's the one who's, you know, got you rent-free in his head. Okay, Joe. Okay. But let me just show you one thing very, very quickly. So here we have one tweet about the boxing event. Really enjoyed myself at last night's sold-out event where he takes a picture of a load of empty seats. Right, now all I can say about this picture is, 1, it's a very small section. You can't really see a lot. 2, there's no context as to when the photo was taken. So was it taken before the event? Was it taken after the event? Was it taken during a fight? Was it taken during, like, breaks in between fights? Like, you don't know. Is this during KSI versus Pineda, the main event? Is this after the second fight where everyone's gone to the toilet? Who knows? Who knows? He's just trying to, you know, but, you know, KSI's rent-free, or he's rent-free in KSI's head, should I say. But yeah, he's rent-free in my head at this point. Joe Weller. KSI Swarms. With Joe Weller having far more tweets about him, because he's acting like an idiot, someone had to carry the event. Again, talking about KSI's event. You know? Also, always stand up for yourself no matter what. That's a good one. I like that. You should always stand up for yourself. When you look like a knobhead, you look like a knobhead. So KSI quote tweeted that and put, clap, 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 clap. I'm going to knock Joe Weller out. Where Joe Weller infamously showed up in Jake Paul's diss track on him several hours after losing a boxing fight to him. Stood up for yourself there, didn't you? But he replied with, let me know when the rent's due. Jesus Christ. So because Joe basically tweeted about KSI, and then KSI reacted, that means that obviously Joe Weller's rent-free in KSI's head. Obviously.
Boxing match, didn't do it because he can see that I'm still the bigger man, and always will be. Always will be. He needs all of this shit. He needs his little minions all around him. He needs all the sidemen to, like, suck his cock, all that shit. Fuck that. I don't need any of that. I'm a lone wolf in this.
Basically, with another way of saying, I've got no friends.
And always have been. And the fact that I can stand up and not take his shit like I do, like he can't, it's a threat. And all the while that I'm a threat and I'm not bowing down to him, he's got a problem with it. And that's the real issue. And he knows it.
Can you give me a final message down the barrel to KSI?
Suck your mum, brother.
Excellent, Joe. Excellent work, my friend. Great insult at the end. Love to see it. But you thought that was it? Oh no, of course not. Of course not. That couldn't be it. That couldn't be all there is. There's 2 more things that we can talk about.
You need to thank me as well, because you got a job because of me, mate.
I got a job because of you.
Yes, you're here because of me.
Oh, we'll
You're
move
here
that
because of
recording
me.
up.
You're here because of me. No, you wouldn't. I started all of this, right? And that's what you need to realise.
I've always,
You need to put
by
some
the way,
respect on
annoy.
me.
Alright guys, let's keep it nice and clean. Let's keep it nice and
So
clean.
basically, that's KSI's manager.
Someone needs to get this guy out.
He's 43 years of age.
In a fight, you will get embarrassed by a 43-year-old man.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay, little
You
man.
don't want
And-
that. You don't.
And Joe wants to fight him for some reason. There is more, where he basically, they do shake hands on agreeing to maybe fighting. But why are you fighting someone who's at the age they could be a granddad? Why are you doing that, Joe? Why are you trying to fight someone like that? What are you doing? Like, come on. Jesus Christ. He's bloody about like 3 inches shorter than him as well. Just pick on someone your own size and your own bloody age. Do you know what I mean? You say that you're not afraid of people, then you start on people like that. He's not the only one, though. It's not the only one Joe's gone for. And here we go.
There before, mate. Oi, Mo, come.
This is KSI's editor. Man behind the camera. Very nice guy, apparently. And... and this is Joe trying to fight KSI's editor. Look at him. He's as harmless as anyone. He doesn't want to fight again. A much smaller person. But Joe's not afraid of people. Joe's not afraid of people, as he targets smaller people.
Basically, JJ's got all these little sidemen around him. They talk a good game, right? They talk a good game. When you stick it on them, they shit themselves.
The only person I remember shitting themselves was you in the first fight versus KSI. He stuck it on you. You crumbled. But yes, as I said, everyone come out of that event, well, maybe not Pineda, but nobody really cares about Pineda, looking respectable, you know, and then Joe Weller just had to come along and be the guy, didn't he? Had to be the one that comes out looking like an arsehole. I just don't understand. But he did used to make a series called Internet Melts, and maybe he wanted to make a video on himself. Who knows? Who knows? But there you go. Right, well, that is it. It's a very different video for me. Very different indeed. I don't usually make this kind of video, but he's been rent-free in my head, I'll tell you that much. He has been. He has been. Bloody hell. Like, what are you doing? I just don't understand it. I don't understand, like, what his goal was. Did he go there to try and spark some controversy because maybe he's falling off? I don't know. I mean, I've not heard from him in a while. So, you know. I mean, who am I to talk about falling off? I never bloody got up. So fair play to him on that. But still. I mean, maybe he wants back in the ring and he's trying to find an angle or trying to find an opponent and he doesn't know what else to do. I don't know, but there's a lot better ways to go about it than what he's doing. But either way, he'll never see this, so does it really matter? No. Is this just for a bit of fun? Of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.